Yeah. The GOAT. Logo 3's are back, y'all. Logo 3's are back like they never left. Caitlin Clark doing it to him. Caitlin Clark is on fire. Day 3 of Team USA camp. The girl couldn't miss. It was like throwing a rock in the ocean for Caitlin Clark. Day 3 of Team USA camp. The best player in the gym. Best player in the building. We all know that.
All right, stop what you're doing, because this isn't just a hot shooting stretch. This is a statement. Day 3 of Team USA camp. And Caitlin Clark is reminding everyone why her range terrifies defenses. Logo 3's quick releases, zero hesitation. And the scary part? This is coming after a stretch where she clearly wasn't herself physically. Watch closely here, because what you're about to see isn't just highlights. It's the difference between an injured shooter surviving and a fully healthy superstar taking over the gym.
Skinny CC is back. Iowa Hawkeye, insane Loco CC is back, and she can't miss a shot. She can't miss a shot. Let's get into a little bit of footage here, man. Oh yeah. Good shot, Paige. Bang. Oh my God. Right back to me. That deserves a Ryan Ruocco. You bet. You bet. Man, all we needed was Ryan Ruocco behind them shots, man. Hold on, man. Hold on, CC. Cash. It's over. It's over.
This right here is where context matters. Notice how the defense isn't even sagging. They're already worried. That kind of gravity doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but it completely reshapes spacing. When Caitlin's legs are under her, defenders can't cheat, can't recover, can't help. And that opens the floor for everyone else, especially someone like Paige. Now, here's the real question for you. Do you think this version of Caitlin Clark forces Team USA to rethink lineup combinations going forward? Or do you still see her being used more conservatively? Drop your take in the comments, because this debate is just getting started.
Hey, man, Paige and Caitlin, bro, the league is lucky that these two aren't on the same team, honestly. The league is lucky. But Caitlin Clark, three-point shot, definitely appears to be back. We know she went through a rough stretch where she was like 3 for 30 or something, while she was clearly injured. She was clearly injured, didn't have her legs, and she wasn't herself. So it appears that Caitlin Clark is truly back healthy. The three-point shot is back. The Logo 3's are back. And what I really liked about that second one is that was going right. A lot of Caitlin Clark's threes are coming on a snatch back, going backwards, or to the left, or her going left. You know, she liked to go left to shoot her three. So the fact that even though it was a catch and shoot, she was still going on the right side and she caught it and knocked it down. That's a good sign. Man, Caitlin Clark is back, man. She is back. We got a couple of other things to get into. I wanted to take a look at this here because obviously Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers, Angel Reese, Cameron Brink. They all were on like the USA 16-year-old team or something like that. So let's take a listen to this.
When you're at the U16 team, I remember they always talk about the senior national team, and obviously that's every young girl's dream when you're on those teams. And you know, they talk a lot about that team, and you know, only like one or two of us was ever probably gonna be able to get a call up to be on the team, or let alone be able to get a call up to come and be a part of the camp and be around the tremendous players that they have had on their teams over the course of, you know, the many years and the many gold medals that they've won. And so I think for myself, like, that's kind of what you start thinking about, is like how long I've kind of been involved in USA basketball and the journey that it's been. You know, I've been on teams, and then I've had moments where I've been cut and I haven't been on teams, so you experience all of it. And I think that also speaks to how great USA basketball is and how dominant they are. Like, there's so many amazing players that have been a part of it and have worn the 3 letters across their chest. And, you know, for me, you never take that for granted. So I'm super excited to be back here and kind of kick off this next cycle.
Well, Caitlin, we all know you should have been on the Olympic team during your rookie season, but you were sabotaged by haters. You were sabotaged by Cheryl Reeve, who was also a hater. And now these same people are trying to use you to get more money in the WNBA. There's a lot going on with all of that, as we know, but it is what it is. Let's take a listen at what Sue Bird, let's see what she had to say about this whole experience in this situation for Caitlin Clark. Let's get into it.
We will go to Sabrina Merchant from The Athletic.
Hey Stu, thanks again for doing this. You mentioned everyone's here together, but just looking at the roster, there's obviously a lot of players who potentially would be in consideration for the World Cup who aren't at camp right now. And I'm wondering, like, the men's side has had some issues getting players to show up for off years. Is that something that has trickled over to the women's side, or just individual concerns, or how do you sort of envision getting everyone to still commit to camp, as often as they always have?
Yeah, I think the situation here was we sent out a lot of invites, and these were the players that were able to come. I understand in the landscape of women's basketball, which is ever changing. Off-season opportunities are ever changing. I think it, you got to be a little more strategic with when you have camps, when you don't, best practice, best timing. I don't think any player that you might think would have been here, not being here, has larger meaning. You just try to get the camps in when you can and get as many people together as you can. And again, that's really been, the situation for so long. That's why we try to get multiple camps in throughout a year, because you do want you want everybody to get like a taste of it so you can have carryover, right? So by the time you do get to a World Cup, people will have been involved at some point to have, again, that feel for it. But I don't foresee it being, to use your words, similar to the men. That hasn't been my experience in the past. It's not even my experience right now.
Thanks.
No problem.
Awesome. We'll go to Alyssa Hirsch, Chicago.
Hey, Sue.
Hi.
Just curious what you thought about Angel becoming more of a playmaker this last season.
Angel Reese?
Yes, Angel Reese.
Angel Reese. Yeah, I love it. I think, in the world of women's basketball in general, I think we're seeing a lot of different players are playing, how do I say this? I think we're seeing a lot of different players kind of expand what their position can do. Right? Whether it's a post player being able to initiate an offense, whether it's guards who can use post play to their advantage. I think that's just like the modern game that we're seeing. So I love to see it. I think it's really valuable. If I'm being fully honest, in the international experience, the teams you play against, a lot of them pressure full court. If you go watch the gold medal game from Paris.
All right, so that's just some of the things that Sue Bird had to say about the USA team. But the main point is Caitlin Clark is back knocking down logo threes like never before.
When you step back and look at the full picture, this camp isn't just about made shots. It's about trust, rhythm, and health. Caitlin Clark didn't need volume to prove her point. She showed balance, confidence, and control, especially on shots moving to her right. A clear sign her lower body is finally right. Pair that with the experience she's gaining around elite players, and you're watching the foundation of the next Team USA cycle being laid in real time. If you appreciate breakdowns that go beyond the box score, hit that like button, share your thoughts below, and subscribe for more real basketball insight and analysis.